Hey everyone, welcome back to Learn English Easy with me. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited you're here with us today because Henry and I are diving deep into a topic that literally every single traveler deals with, airport conversations.
That's right, Mia. Airports are these massive, buzzing places full of lights, announcements, people rushing everywhere, and yes, a little bit of stress too. But guess what? Once you know the right English phrases, those stressful moments turn into smooth, even fun experiences. Whether you're catching a flight for work, heading off on your dream vacation, visiting family after months apart, or just flying home, airport English is pure gold in daily life.
Exactly. Think about it. You walk in, you need to find check-in, talk to staff, go through security without panicking, chat with strangers at the gate, board the plane, handle delays, and then clear customs on the other side. These aren't just random words, they're real-life tools that help you feel confident, save time, and even make new friends along the way. Today, we're turning this into a super long, engaging podcast-style chat, so you can listen, repeat, and actually remember everything. We'll role-play every single situation you might face, share our own funny travel stories from Canada and the US, teach you practical vocabulary, natural expressions, and even throw in light humor so it never feels like a boring lesson.
And the best part? By the end of this extra long episode, you'll have practiced so many times that airport English will feel as natural as ordering coffee back home. We're talking real conversations, emotional moments, laughs, and tons of repetition, so your speaking skills level up fast. Ready to take off with us? Buckle up, because this is going to be a full journey. We're making this script super lengthy so you can listen for over 2 hours if you want. Pause, repeat sections, and really master it.
Before we start rolling down the runway, if you're watching or listening for the first time, or you've been with us for a while, please do us a huge favor and hit that subscribe button right now. Seriously, it takes 2 seconds and it helps our channel grow so we can keep bringing you these fun, easy English conversations every week. And while you're at it, turn on the notification bell so you never miss an upload. Thank you so much. You guys are the reason we love making these videos. Drop a like if you're excited about today's airport topic too.
All right, let's jump right in. We're going to cover every single part of the airport experience today, and we'll do it slowly with lots of back and forth role plays, explanations, and practice. First up, arriving at the airport and finding your way around. Mia, you're the slightly confused traveler who just got dropped off and feels a bit overwhelmed. I'll be the friendly airport staff member. Let's make this super detailed so everyone can picture it perfectly.
Okay, here we go. Whew, this airport is enormous. There are signs everywhere and so many people. Excuse me, sir. I'm a little lost. Could you please help me?
Hi there. No worries at all. Happens to the best of us. How can I help you today? You look like you might be on your first big international trip.
Yes, exactly. I just arrived outside and I don't know where to start. Could you point me toward the check-in counters for flight 456 to London, please?
Absolutely. The check-in area is straight ahead, past that big coffee shop on your left. Just follow the bright blue signs that say departures in big letters. And remember, for international flights, it's best to be there at least 2 hours before departure so you don't feel rushed.
2 hours? That makes total sense now that you say it. Thanks so much. By the way, my suitcase feels like it weighs a ton today. What's the quickest way to get a luggage cart?
I totally get that heavy suitcase struggle. There's a whole row of luggage carts right near the main entrance. You just insert a coin or use the airport app on your phone and they unlock. Pro tip, a lot of airports have made them free lately if you download the official airport app.
Got it, thank you. Luggage cart is a new phrase for me, but I love it. Back home in Canada, we sometimes call it a baggage trolley. Is that the same thing?
Spot on, Mia. Great question. Vocabulary check for everyone listening. Luggage cart or baggage trolley means that handy wheeled thing you push your bags on so your arms don't fall off. And check-in counters are the desks where you show your ticket, drop off your big suitcase, and get your boarding pass. Super useful words you'll use every single time you fly. Now, let's switch roles so you get practice being the staff too. Henry, you're the nervous traveler this time.
All right, I'm the friendly airline staff at the check-in counter. Hello, sir. Good morning. May I have your passport and boarding pass, please?
Hi, here you go. I'm checking in for the flight to New York today. I have one carry-on bag and one checked bag.
Perfect. Thank you. Do you have any liquids or gels in your carry-on bag? Remember the 100 milliliter rule. Everything has to fit in one clear plastic bag about the size of a sandwich bag.
Oh no, I completely forgot about that rule. Yeah, I have a big bottle of shampoo in there. Is it okay if it's over 100 milliliters?
No problem at all. But anything bigger than 100 milliliters has to go into your checked luggage instead. We don't want any surprises later at security. Would you prefer a window seat or an aisle seat?
Window seat, please. I love watching the takeoff and the clouds. And could you please confirm my frequent flyer number? I don't want to miss collecting those miles.
All set. Here's your boarding pass. Your gate is number 27, and boarding starts in about 45 minutes. Safe travels, and have a wonderful flight.
Thank you so much. Okay, listeners, let's pause for a second. Frequent flyer number is your loyalty program ID. It's how you rack up points every time you fly so you can get free upgrades later. Aisle seat means you get the easy access to stand up and stretch your legs whenever you want, while window seat is perfect for views and maybe sneaking in a nap.
Speaking of naps, I have a funny story from my last trip out of Vancouver Airport. I sat down at the gate, closed my eyes for what I thought was 5 minutes, and suddenly I heard the final boarding call. I woke up in a panic and ran to the gate. Lesson learned, always set at least 3 alarms on your phone when you're at the airport.
Oh man, that's hilarious, but I feel you. Let me share one from my side. I was rushing through security at Chicago O'Hare, and the TSA agent asked me, "Do you have any sharp objects in your bag?" I tried to be funny and said, "Only my sense of humor." She just stared at me with a straight face. Note to everyone, keep the jokes light at security. They take safety very seriously.
So true. All right, let's keep the conversation going. Now we're moving on to the security checkpoint. This is where a lot of people get nervous, but we're going to practice it until it feels easy. Henry, you be the security officer and I'll be the passenger.
Good morning. Please place your laptop, tablet, and any liquids in a separate bin. Shoes and jackets off too. When you're ready, walk through the metal detector.
Okay, got it. Whoa, the line is actually moving pretty fast today. Any quick tips so I don't hold everyone up?
Great question. Have your ID and boarding pass ready in your hand before you reach the scanner. Empty your pockets completely and put everything in the bin. Oh, and if you have any medical device like a pacemaker, just mention it quietly to the officer. No big deal.
Thanks a million. Metal detector and TSA agent are key words here. In Canada, we sometimes deal with CBSA officers for customs, but the security process feels pretty much the same everywhere. Whew, I made it through without the alarm going off. Now I'm at the gate area. Henry, come sit next to me so we can practice waiting at the gate conversations.
Hey there, seat buddy. The gate is packed today. Mind if I sit here?
Not at all. Go right ahead. Where are you flying to today?
I'm heading to New York for a big family reunion. It's been almost 2 years since I saw my grandparents. What about you?
I'm going to London for a short work trip. The weather forecast says it's going to be rainy the whole time. Typical British drizzle, right?
Yes, drizzle is such a useful word. It means light rain that's not a full-on downpour. Speaking of weather, have you ever had a flight delayed because of bad weather? Mine once sat on the tarmac for 3 whole hours during a snowstorm in Chicago.
Oh no, that sounds so frustrating. What did you do to pass the time?
I started chatting with the guy next to me. We swapped travel hacks the entire time. One great tip I learned, always download the airline's app right away, so you get real-time gate changes and delay updates straight to your phone.
That's brilliant. Listeners, here's a polite phrase you can use. Excuse me, do you know if the flight is on time? It's friendly and gets you information fast. Or you can say, Any idea when we'll start boarding?
Exactly. Now, let's practice the actual boarding announcement. Pretend we just heard the call over the speakers.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now boarding rows 20 and above. Please have your boarding pass ready and your passport in hand.
That's my row, row 22. After you, Mia. Ladies first.
Thanks. The flight attendant looks really friendly. Hi there.
Welcome aboard. Is there any space left in the overhead bin for my bag? It's a little bulky today.
Sure thing. Just push it all the way to the back. And please fasten your seatbelt as soon as you sit down. Safety first.
Got it. Okay, quick vocabulary moment. Overhead bin is that storage compartment right above your seat, and fasten your seatbelt is something you hear on every single flight, but practicing it here makes it feel completely natural when you're actually on the plane.
Once we're all seated, the in-flight conversations start. Henry, you're the super chatty passenger sitting next to me on this long flight.
Hi again. Long flight ahead of us. Mind if we chat a little? I'm Henry from the United States.
Hi, Henry. I'm Mia from Canada. Sure, chatting is way better than just staring at the seatback screen the whole time.
Cool. So, what's your go-to travel snack? Mine is beef jerky because it's high in protein and doesn't make a mess.
I always bring maple syrup candies from back home. Total Canadian classic. Go-to is a really common expression. It just means your favorite or usual choice for something.
Nice. Hey, the safety demo starting on the screens. They always say, in the event of a water landing, who actually pays attention to that part?
I do now after watching one too many airplane movies. Listeners, repeat these useful in-flight phrases with us. Could I have a blanket, please? Or is there a vegetarian meal option?
Perfect. And if the plane hits some turbulence, you might hear, "Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has turned on the fasten seatbelt sign." Stay calm, and you can even turn to the person next to you and say, "This is normal, right?" Just to share a little laugh.
Speaking of laughs, I once asked a flight attendant for extra peanuts with a big smile, and she brought me the entire bag. Small talk really pays off on long flights.
Let's keep going. We're making this episode extra lengthy so we can practice even more situations. Now let's fast forward to landing and getting through immigration. Touchdown. Welcome to your destination.
Hi, immigration officer. Here's my passport.
Good afternoon. What is the purpose of your visit?
It's for tourism. I'll be staying for 2 weeks with some friends.
Any fruits, vegetables, or food items to declare? We have very strict rules about that.
Nope, nothing like that at all. Everything is good.
Excellent. Purpose of your visit and declaration form are important phrases. Always answer honestly and clearly. No need to give a long story.
Phew, cleared customs. Now we're at baggage claim. Henry, let's role-play picking up our suitcases.
Sure. Excuse me, has my suitcase arrived yet? Or where is carousel number 5 for flight 456?
Perfect. I once waited 45 minutes and my bag came out last with a big scratch on it. I politely told the agent, "Any chance I can file a damage claim?" And they gave me the form right away.
Great job. Damage claim and baggage claim sound similar, but they're different. One is the area where you wait for your bags, and the other is what you do when something goes wrong with your luggage.
Let's add even more scenarios to make this episode really long and helpful. What if you miss your connecting flight?
Oh, that's a nightmare, but we can handle it. Excuse me, my first flight was delayed. Can I get rebooked on the next available flight?
Certainly, sir. Let me check availability for you. Would you like a hotel voucher for the overnight layover?
Yes, please. Layover means the waiting time between two flights, and voucher is like a free coupon for a hotel room or food.
Exactly. Or if your bag is lost, I'd like to report missing luggage. Just give them the tag number from your boarding pass and they'll track it for you.
Now let's add some emotional connection because travel can be really heartfelt. Imagine you're flying to see family after a long time apart.
Yes, you could say, "I'm so excited to see my grandparents. It's been 2 whole years." That kind of warm phrase makes conversations feel real and friendly.
Or if you're feeling nervous on your first solo trip. "This is my first time traveling alone. Any helpful tips?" Most people love giving advice.
True story from me. I once helped an elderly lady at the gate who was traveling by herself for the first time in years. We practiced together. Could you please help me lift this bag into the overhead bin? And she felt so much more confident. That's the real heart of airport English. It's not just words, it's about connecting with people and making the journey better for everyone.
Let's do another full round of practice because we want this episode to be lengthy and give you tons of repetition. Mia, you're the tired traveler at the food court after security.
Excuse me, what's the Wi-Fi password here? My phone just died and I need to check my gate information.
No problem. The password is airportfree2026, all capital letters. And if you need a charger, there's a charging station right by gate 15.
Amazing! Wi-Fi password and charging station are total lifesavers when you're traveling.
Now let's practice duty-free shopping because everyone loves a little shopping before the flight.
Wow, look at all these perfumes. Do you think this one would make a good gift for my sister?
It smells fantastic. Duty-free means you don't pay tax, so everything is cheaper than in regular stores. You can say, I'm looking for something under $50 to keep it in your budget.
Got it. Or if you're trying on clothes, can I try this on in the fitting room?
Let's cover emergencies too, but keep it light and practical.
Is there a pharmacy nearby? I have a really bad headache. Or I need some motion sickness pills for the flight.
Helpful and polite every time. And if you're traveling with family, where's the nearest family restroom?
We could literally keep going for hours with all these situations, and that's exactly what we're doing today to make this a super long, value-packed episode.
Let's do a quick recap game to keep your brain active. I'll throw a situation at you, and you give the perfect English response. Ready? You're at security, and your belt sets off the alarm.
Oops, sorry about that. It's my belt buckle. Should I remove it?
Excellent. Another one. At the gate, you hear an announcement, but you missed it.
Could you please repeat that? I didn't quite catch it.
Perfect. Listeners, pause the video right now and practice saying these out loud with us. Repeat after Mia. Excuse me, where is gate B12?
I'd like a coffee to go, please.
My seat is 14A. Is that a window or an aisle seat?
See how natural it sounds after just a little practice?
We've already covered arriving, check-in, security, gate waiting, boarding, in-flight chats, landing, immigration, baggage claim, connections, delays, lost luggage, duty-free, food court, and emergencies. That's basically a complete airport adventure in English.
And we've added lots of humor. My Vancouver nap disaster, Henry's failed TSA joke, the extra peanuts story, because real travel is full of funny little moments that become the best memories.
If you use even half of these phrases on your next trip, you're going to feel like a confident English-speaking traveler. Share in the comments below what's your biggest airport fear or your funniest travel story. We read every single comment and might even feature some in the next video.
Don't forget the most important part. Practice every day. Say these dialogues with a friend, in front of the mirror, or record yourself on your phone. English gets so much easier when it's fun and connected to real-life situations like airports.
That's a wrap on this extra-long airport conversation episode of Learn English Easy with me. We made it super lengthy so you have hours of practice material.
Safe travels, everyone. See you in the next one. Maybe we'll do hotel check-in and restaurant English next time.
Sounds like a plan. Thanks for spending all this time with us today. Bye for now.
Bye, everyone. Keep learning and keep flying.